Welcome back, Aries. Welcome to this family. What we're about to talk about today is not something small. This is a chapter of your life that the universe itself is finally ready to rewrite. Everything you've endured over the last while, every hardship you've carried, is about to be accounted for. I can tell you with full confidence that what's coming your way is something you never even let yourself imagine. This isn't wishful thinking. The position of the planets and the pull of the cosmos are both pointing to the same thing. Your season is changing completely. The people who mocked you, the ones who tried every possible way to make you feel small, are about to feel the ground shift under them. I'm not saying this lightly, I'm saying it because it's already in motion. Listen closely and notice how much of this rings true for your own life. You have never wished harm on anyone. You've always been the first person to step up and help. You've gone without so the people around you could have more. And what did you get back? Betrayal. Being dismissed, tears. The people closest to you have hurt you the most. Aries tend to wear their hearts on their sleeve. You say what you mean, and that honesty has too often been used against you. People took advantage of how straightforward you are, and then disappeared the moment you actually needed them. You've lain awake more nights than you can count, asking yourself what you did wrong, when all you ever did was try to do right by everyone. That chapter is closing now. The universe has seen every tear. Every hardship you've swallowed in silence is about to turn into something good, something big enough that the people who doubted you won't be able to look you in the eye. The people who used to strut past you like your story was already over are about to be stunned by what you build next. A new kind of energy is rising in you, the kind that makes people take notice. Your reputation is about to grow, at home, at work, in your community. People who once had no interest in hearing what you had to say will start coming to you for advice. None of this is random. It's the payoff for the patience and the quiet strength you've been carrying this whole time. Nothing about this is unfair. You've been through the fire, and now it's your turn to shine. You're probably wondering what exactly this reward looks like. It isn't small. It's the success you've been working toward. It's every stalled project finally moving. It's the peace of mind you've been waiting years for. Whatever you put your energy into next is going to turn to gold. The obstacles that have been quietly blocking your path are clearing. Everything lining up around you right now is a clear sign. You won't need to look back anymore. You're about to live life on your own terms, and your success is going to leave the people who doubted you completely speechless. They won't understand how someone who seemed so knocked down could rise this fast. That's simply how it works. When things finally turn around, they tend to turn around all at once. Aries, it's time to believe in yourself even more than you already do. The fear and uncertainty about what comes next, that's about to fade for good. All you need to do is keep your intentions clear and hold on to your faith in the process. The atmosphere around you is already shifting toward the positive. Opportunities are coming that will completely redirect the course of your life. Financial security, peace, real satisfaction. The traps that people set for you are about to close in on the people who set them. That's simply how karma works, and it has now turned in your favor. You'll see this proven true with your own eyes, and soon. You spent your whole life compromising for other people, swallowing your own happiness to keep the peace. But now it's time to start living for yourself. Your presence is about to become magnetic. When you speak, people will actually listen. Relationships that fell apart or people who misjudged you may come back on their own to apologize. What you do with that is entirely up to you. Your energy is about to grow strong enough that negativity simply won't be able to stick to you anymore. This is the kind of shift that turns someone into a fighter who never backs down again. You've probably sat alone more than once, wondering why the people closest to you turned on you when you never wished them any harm. When you gave away your own happiness just to make sure they had theirs. But when your hard days came and you needed someone to lean on, they disappeared. The very people who benefited most from your generosity are the ones who hurt you the deepest. That pain has been eating at you quietly, but every one of those silent nights has been noticed. This new chapter is, in a sense, a direct answer to everyone who ever underestimated you. Relationships that were only ever about convenience are going to fall away on their own, clearing space for something far more peaceful. The financial strain you've been under, The kind where money never seemed to stay in your hands no matter how hard you worked. That pain is real, and it's about to ease. You've worked yourself to the bone, and still watched your savings disappear the moment they arrived, swallowed by one unexpected expense after another. That's changing. Money that's been tied up or owed to you is going to start making its way back. Your work, your business, your job, all of it is about to pick up in a way that genuinely surprises you. Financial stability is coming, and the people who were hoping to watch you struggle are going to be caught completely off guard. As for rivals, some you already know about, and some have been sitting close to you the entire time, smiling to your face while working against you behind your back. That kind of quiet betrayal is about to be exposed. You're going to develop a much sharper instinct for reading people, and it won't be easy to fool you anymore. The traps set to bring you down are going to end up catching the people who set them instead. All you need to do is stay calm and let it play out. The exhaustion, the aches, the heaviness you've been carrying in your body, that's finally starting to lift. The sleepless nights, the constant low hum of anxiety in the back of your mind, you're about to get real relief from all of it. A new kind of energy is building in you. You'll start waking up with a genuine sense of hope instead of dread. The mental clarity that's felt so far out of reach is coming back into your life. Your honesty and your straightforwardness, the very things people once saw as a weakness to exploit, are about to become your greatest strength, strong enough to outshine people who think they're far more clever than you. Now pay very close attention, because this next part touches on one of the biggest hidden truths in your life right now. Somewhere close to you, someone you know well, there is a person whose name may start with a particular letter. Someone who has shown you warmth to your face while quietly working against you behind your back. You trusted this person completely. You considered them one of your closest allies. But if you look honestly at the obstacles that have popped up out of nowhere, the deals that fell apart at the last second, a lot of that traces back to this same person, someone who's been quietly threatened by your progress. Don't worry about it though. Karma tends to move quietly, but when it lands hard. The truth about this person is about to come out into the open, and it won't take long before their own schemes come back around on them. You've had plenty of ups and downs, moments where everything finally seemed to be falling into place, only for a new problem to appear out of nowhere. At home, you haven't always gotten the respect you deserved. People close to you have doubted your ability more than once, and it's hurt more than you've ever said out loud. But none of that pain is wasted. Everything is coming together now to work in your favor. Expect a genuine financial breakthrough or an opportunity that changes your entire trajectory. Not a small win, but something bigger than anyone in your circle would have predicted. You might be asking yourself how this is even possible when every path currently looks blocked. But the alignment has already shifted. That project you've been pushing for years, going door to door trying to make happen. It's about to come together with almost no resistance, and your rivals won't see it coming until it's already done. Your name is going to carry real weight. Relatives who couldn't be bothered to pick up your calls will suddenly want to reconnect. That new status is something you're building, one real step at a time. A wave of confidence is coming that frees you from fear entirely. You'll start making decisions boldly instead of hesitating. One thing to watch for: people who are quietly resentful of your progress may try to provoke you into a reaction that costs you. Don't take the bait. Stay calm, stay quiet, and let your success speak for itself. That will sting them far more than any argument ever could. Your timing is now completely in your own hands, and nothing is going to be able to stop your momentum. The next couple of days are going to feel almost unbelievable. Some genuinely unexpected changes are heading your way. Watch for a sudden phone call. It might be from someone you haven't heard from in a long time, or it could bring news about work that you've been waiting on. After that one call, momentum that's felt completely stalled is going to pick up fast enough to leave people around you doing a double take. The same people who said your situation was hopeless are going to be left speechless. You've been let down in relationships too. Trusted someone completely, only to be left alone exactly when you needed them most. You never understood what you did to deserve that, but you don't need to keep grieving it. The person who walked away is going to regret it deeply once they see where you've ended up. A new relationship is coming, one built on real respect. Someone who will stand beside you and actually share your struggles instead of walking away from them. You've always wondered why your hard work seemed to benefit someone else. That cycle is over. Expect a real opportunity or promotion at work that shifts your financial situation almost overnight. The people who've been working against you are going to lose their nerve completely once they see what you're capable of. Tension at home is going to ease into real peace. Expect good news from your family or your children that fills you with pride. You're building a kind of protection around yourself now that negativity simply can't get through. Just keep showing up honestly and doing the work. Here's something else worth paying attention to. You may have noticed strange, vivid dreams lately, or a thought crossing your mind that ends up coming true within days. That's not a coincidence, and it's not in your head. Your intuition is unusually sharp right now. Trust it. Whatever quiet instinct rises up in you, listen to it. Because right now, it's rarely wrong. You've noticed this pattern before too. The moment you trust someone completely and open up to them, they're often the first to betray that trust. That's happened to you more than once, because your heart is soft enough that a warm smile is all it takes to win you over. And you forget that not every warm smile is sincere. That same softness has cost you a lot over the years. But you're not going to keep losing that way. You're developing a much sharper sense for spotting people who don't have your best interests at heart, and that's going to protect you going forward. On the financial front, expect a real turning point. You've had days with almost nothing in your pocket and needs piling up, and you kept your head high instead of asking for help, even as it wore you down quietly. Those tight, difficult days are ending. A project you've wanted to start for years, one that's been stuck because of money, is about to move forward, possibly with help from someone you never expected. It's the kind of shift that puts you somewhere you only ever dreamed of reaching. The people quietly working against you from close range, including some who've teamed up with outsiders to undermine you, are about to lose sleep over their own choices. Karma doesn't always make noise, but it lands hard. You don't need to do anything except stay calm and let it happen. Your health is also due for real relief. The fatigue, the heaviness, the lack of motivation, all of it is starting to lift, replaced by a cleaner, more positive energy at home and in your body. For a while now, you've been thinking about relocating, or building your own place, or making some kind of big move, and money or circumstances kept getting in the way. It felt like that dream might never happen. Good news, that stalled deal, that old plan around property, is about to come together suddenly. Some unexpected money is coming your way that solves several problems at once, and that home you've pictured is closer than you think. As for health, you or an older family member may have gone through a rough patch physically, spending on treatment without much relief. That's about to change. The right treatment, the right person, or the right answer is about to show up and finally get to the root of it. A renewed sense of energy is coming, and with your health steadier, you'll finally have the strength to focus on everything else you've been building toward. Have you noticed people who used to avoid you suddenly being unusually friendly? That's not a coincidence. They can sense your momentum shifting, and some of them are trying to get close again after disappearing during your hard times. Be careful here. This is your chance to tell the difference between people who are genuinely there for you and people who only show up when things are going well. Don't give your trust back to someone who already broke it once. At work, expect a real shakeup, the kind that leaves your rivals stunned. Whatever project or business you're focused on is about to take a real leap forward. Whatever negativity was working against you has lost its power. You're protected now in a way you weren't before. The very obstacles set up to trip you have started working against the people who set them instead. Just focus on your effort. The results you've been waiting years for are finally arriving, in amounts that might genuinely surprise you. You've lain awake more than once wondering if anything was really listening, if your situation would ever actually change. I can tell you with complete confidence, not only is it changing, your entire foundation is about to be repainted in a completely new light. That constant undercurrent of what happens tomorrow dread, that's ending for good. The peace of mind you haven't felt in years is coming back. Your home is about to feel lighter, warmer, like walking into a completely different life. Just remember one thing: don't broadcast your success too loudly. Let people notice it on their own instead of announcing it. Quiet confidence goes further than any celebration. There's someone out there who hurt you badly. Someone who never valued your honesty or your love, and who left you struggling on your own. That person may look happy on the outside these days, but the truth is they carry real regret about what they did. They may try, sooner or later, to find some reason to come back into your life. By then, though, you'll have moved on so completely that there simply won't be room for them anymore. You're being handed a fresh start, one built on real respect and lasting peace, not on anyone else's terms. Don't look back. Let go of the old grudges, the people who let you down, the version of your story that kept you stuck. You can't make room for something new until you're willing to set the old down. Whatever happiness is arriving now isn't a short visit. It's here to stay. And if you ever find yourself with real wealth, status, or influence, stay humble, stay grounded. Keep being honest and keep helping people who need it. That generosity is part of what keeps this new chapter solid. Along the way, you're likely to meet a few unexpected people who end up being genuinely important allies. People who seem to show up at exactly the right time to make the road ahead easier. Everything you've quietly hoped for is on its way to becoming real. All you have to do is keep moving forward without doubt or fear. The outcome is already taking shape, and nothing is going to derail it now. If this resonated with you, drop a comment and let me know what part hit home the hardest. And if you're feeling that shift already starting, share this with another Aries who needs to hear it today.